You fucking up, bro. This is the video to tell you, you fucking up. I wish somebody would have made this video back when I was just getting started on self-improvement, trying to better my life, trying to make more money, trying to improve my relationships, my body, my fitness. I wish somebody would have made this video, because what I'm gonna talk about in this video is why you're not lazy. Because a lot of us, in the beginning stages, like trying to get to that next level, we had this idea that, oh, I'm just lazy, oh, I'm just not disciplined, oh, I just don't have work ethic, like all these things that we potentially can tell ourselves. And how I've been able to overcome that in my own life, that belief system, and where I've noticed the most progress. So yeah, let's dive into the journey a little bit. So when I got started in self-improvement, it all started with like a Will Smith video called Secrets to Success on YouTube. Very great video. And it was just him like talking about these principles of like personal development, success. And really, I think what it taught me was like the growth mindset, this idea that you can become better at something. Because he talked about how, if you put me on a treadmill with somebody, that I'm going to die or I'm going to stay on the treadmill longer. Like basically, I'm going to stay on the treadmill longer than you or die. So that competitive nature, or he'll say, talk about like when he was young, he had his dad had him build the wall. So he was talking about how when you set out to build the wall, you don't build the entire wall, you stack it brick by brick every single day. So what this did for me again was open my mindset, open my perspectives, think like, wow, like I could really create something of my life, and it's just gonna take these little actions every day to get what I want. So this is like the hero's journey, right? You got that call to adventure, you got the call to something new, the unknown, this grand vision of being successful and growing. Because like up until this point, yes, I had aspirations, but I guess I didn't really see the true path to get there, right? So after this video, you start to want to make these changes, right? So you set out to how to make more money, how to make money online, how to get a girlfriend, how to get more girls, you just start to do these little searches in Google, YouTube. We've probably all been there, right? Because that's usually where the pain is coming from. That's wanting us to change, like where the pain that we receive from these events and not having the things we want at these times is what gives us the motivation to want to change it, right? So it's like, if you struggling with girls, that's when you go start looking up how to get more girls, how to make more money. If you don't got no money, you want to go on a trip, you can't go on a trip, or you think money is the key to getting girls or this or that. A lot of what it comes down to is mating for us, right? Like as humans, like our survival instinct is to mate, is to have sex, is to procreate. So a lot of the motivations that we have usually come from this understanding of like, oh, I'll be able to attract a high quality woman. But as you transcend that, you step more into purpose and connect with your creator. But that's another video. Specifically with this point, what I'm trying to make as far as this shift that started to happen in my life, to where I started to understand more of, what was possible for me. And I went out to make these changes. You always start with like the end outcome, when we need to reverse engineer what's fucking us up in the first place. Because you think, like, again, what do we want? We don't necessarily want the fancy things or the perfect girl or this or this. We want the feelings that we think these things will give us. We want to be happier. We want to be more joyful. We want to be more excited. We want to be more proud of ourselves. We want to be more inspired to do what we do on a daily basis, right? So in order for us to feel these states, we have created a way to get there through these things we call relationships, or cars, or jewelry, or money, or a great physique, or great health. We think it's gonna give them these things. And sometimes it does, right? Like these things have emotional triggers. But the reason I bring that up is because a lot of times we go after the thing and we immediately search for the thing, instead of reverse engineering what's causing us not to have the state, the emotional state. We need to question, why don't we already feel these emotions? Why don't I feel proud of myself? Why don't I feel excited? Why don't I feel happy? Why don't I feel joyful? Why don't I feel motivated? Why don't I feel this? Why do I feel this? And to help you analyze why you feel these ways, usually the brain's powerful enough to point them out to you, and you just start to, naturally think about where you're missing out, where you're not meeting the standard to get to where you want to get to. And in addition to that, when you ask these questions, success leaves clues, right? So you can just go look at the people that already have these states and see what they do or don't do, and then you can model your life after them, right? So bringing this back to me, right, where it started how to make money, how to get more girls, how to become more attractive, all these things that I thought would make me feel better, right? Because that's why we do what we do. And going through this process, I realized, like, in order to do that, I need time. I need my dopamine. I probably didn't call it that back then, but I needed my attention, my focus, my ability to concentrate. And these things were so depleted through years and years of social media, porn, video games, like all these different things, TV, movies. Like, you're just so dopamine out, you're so like zombied out. And that's how society wants you, that you can't even think straight about your goals. You can't even think of a concrete plan. So a lot of us go for that end thing. It's like, I can give you the plan to make money, but the likelihood of you taking this plan and actually going to produce something from it is very low, unless you get the negative shit, the shit that's stopping you from getting the actual thing that you want, the emotional state. Once you get those things out your life, things become a lot simpler and you make a lot of progress. Like I said, first thing I eliminated out of my life was video games. So heavy on the 2K, heavy on the Madden, heavy on the Call of Duty. I was there. I was on the UFC, but we was heavy on the 2K. I wasn't a my player, my part type of dude, but we was heavy on the K, we was heavy on the my gym, we was heavy on the runs, just open, quick games, playing with the homies. But I realized how much time I was spending playing video games when the people that I was inspired by, the people that said they had the success and the emotional states that I wanted, these people said that they don't play video games. These people said that they always learn in their spare time. These people said they always trying to grow. These people said they always reading books. So a simple switch, I could say, okay, let me go get a book. But the likelihood of me getting the book when I haven't adjusted anything from my daily routine, my daily schedule, and actually reading the book is very low. So you, in my opinion, and what's worked for me in my life, is you adjust where you're at right now first. So you eliminate the things that's stopping you. Because a lot of times you think you need certain things to get what you actually want when you really don't. And that's that growth process, right? It's like once you become more emotionally healthy when it comes to like seeking and feeling positive emotions more often than negative, a lot of the mirages of these things that we thought would get us the positive emotions we feel, like the cars, the money, the girls, the lifestyle, the club, all this type of stuff, and especially when you experience it too and it don't give you those things, you can start to not only appreciate more what you do have, because you understand that gratitude is the key to positive emotions, but you also shift the actual like meaning in the things that you do on a daily basis, like your purpose, like why you do what you do. Like, is all this really for a Lambo that's not gonna do anything for me? Or like, should what I do on a daily basis contribute to a higher purpose, a higher meaning, and maybe impact others in a deeper way? Everybody teaches his own, right? Do what you love as well. So I hope that makes sense, man. Just like eliminate the bullshit first, and then you can stack a positive habit with that. So I took out video games, I picked up reading. Now, did I start with physical books? No, I did the audio books. Then I got a physical book. I will open this, boom, boom, boom. So like, it wasn't like a drastic, you just jump all in change. But like, as you eliminate one, you have free time, and you're gonna spend that free time somewhere. So put it into the things that's more in alignment with the successful people that you want. And the bonus nugget in this video was just understanding that a lot of times we set up the materialistic thing, the more money, the result first as the goal, as opposed to the means, which is the emotional state that we're in. When we're more inspired, we take more action. When we're more motivated, we take more action. When we're happier, we take more action. When we're all these things, we take more action. So you can have the things, but if you're still sad, depressed, and angry, you're just gonna be a sad, depressed, and angry, quote unquote, successful person, if that's your meaning of success, right? So you know, it's really just about the emotions. Emotions is the fuel of life. So as we, you know, calibrate the emotions we want to feel and put intention behind that and create the lifestyle and the environment that serves those positive emotions, I think that, you know, the egoic and fleshly desires of the world tend to go away, and we connect more to our source. We connect more to spirit and seek out these deeper connections and experiences of growth and love and contribution and impact. So hope y'all appreciated that. Hope y'all liked it. If you liked the video, like the video. Comment what you want to see next. Subscribe if you're new. Catch you all in the next one. Peace.